guys, my name's Cody Darling. This is Kreyton Lane. Today we're doing a gear review for the mountain orientation trip that we just took. So we have some of the gear right in front of us, most of it, and we're going to just give a little rundown of why we needed it and when we used it and stuff. Alright, start us off, let's go with the most basic need is soap. So a lot of what we did out there was dirty, getting in the dirt, whether you're going to the bathroom, maybe cooking dinner, sitting on the ground, making sure that your hands were clean and washed each night. We also, in case with these, we wash them out with our dromedaries. So filling up the dromedaries will just allow running water at our campsites and not being too close to the stream, hiking down there each night, filling them up and coming back, washing our hands with soap and water. Next, we had a stuff sack. So we mostly just put our food, we each carried a thing of food in here. They were very nice. Then we had our fry bake, which we did some cooking in here, like some groups made pizzas and different type of stuff. We just have a regular pan. We made a lot of mac and cheese and stuff on the little campfire stove on here. What else you got for us? So next we're going to talk about, Cody just explained a little bit of the food we went into, but I'm going to explain about our little heating situation and cooking materials. So we used the MSR stoves, the Whisper Light stoves, on our mountain trip. They're very easy to count out the days you need for fuel. Before say that we only cooked breakfast and dinner each day, it only uses about a third of the tank, so we were able to calculate it down to how much fuel we needed, and that which increased or decreased our weight in our bag. Each person in the group in your campsite was issued with one Whisper Light fuel bottle, and one other person would be carrying the stove each night. You rig it up, turn the fuel on, light the bottom fuel catcher, and then after a while it heats up this top bar right here, and then you light the top and it's ready to go. Very nice. We were one of the only groups that brought a cutting board, but it helped us out a lot in the backcountry. We were able to just like slice our cheese up on here or slice whatever we needed on here and then just like hose it down with the dromedary. And we have our hot grips. These are essential for cooking. They really, they just clamp right on the side. Easy to carry, super light. You need that in your bag too. So, as well as that, we have our spatula right here. In the backcountry, you might want to carry around a knife with you to cut your cheese, but these are actually really versatile tools that we have here. They're really sharp on the edges, allowing us to clean the fry bags, clean any other material that we just cooked on, as well as cut cheese and other materials that we brought with us. We're going to go into our mega mids. So instead of having an actual tent with a bottom, we had a mega mid. So this is basically just a pyramid-like structure. It doesn't have any ground on it, so some of the groups brought tarps to put under the mega mid, but some didn't, and yeah, they were really light and versatile, so you could carry them around in your pack. You could even hang them off in some instances, but yeah, they're really easy to set up and get going to get your dinner cooking that night. Alright, next, Kreyton's going to show you the stuff he has in his bag, different layering options, right, Chris? Yes, sir. I'm just going to talk a little bit about our thermal regulation on our mountain orientation trip this last week. So a few things to start off. When you're on Mountain O and you're out in these environments, anything can be thrown at you. It could be sunny 10 minutes and then 10 minutes later you're in a freaking hailstorm or a snowstorm. We actually did encounter snow on our mountain orientation trip, and that was pretty cool. But having the right gear to be out in the weather is a very important part of what we were doing. So today I have a few of my basic gear of what I was wearing on the trip to keep me warm and keep me insulated. So let's go over it right now. It's the first thing I have to start out, cool pants. I'll give them to that. They're really versatile. I actually use these working during the summer, but they transcribed over to my mountain orientation trip. They were really loose, airy on me. I was able to put them on with ease, and to go on with the cool pants, I also have the rain pants as well. These were really nice because during stormy days I could throw these as well as my fleece pants on. I'd be really warm in the legs, especially at night. Just having these on as an extra insulation layer. I would wear shorts around the camp and then also with fleece pants underneath. And then if I really needed the extra insulation, I'd throw on these rain pants as well. We didn't really experience any rain on the trip, but it was always nice to have something like that to keep you dry.
Let's go into my footwear now. I use low boots. These are really nice. They got a 3/4 inch shank into it, so that means when I put a whole bunch of weight, like my 50-pound pack on my back, my toes aren't going to spread and then create the problems for me later in life. To go in a little bit about my different layering system, I go thermal underlayer, just a regular t-shirt or a regular long sleeve shirt. Keep that on around night, early mornings, but during the day I switch out to a Northern River Supply sun shirt, as well as some pants, and then to my orange buff right here with a hat and sunglasses to keep me really sun-proofed. I take two pretty not insulated, but just warmth layers. I have my sweatshirt right here, and then my vest right here, just to add a little bit extra warmth if I ever needed it. And to go over top of that insulating layer is my puffy Patagonia vest, or jacket, sorry. Over top of that, just to keep dry and all in all, I have my rain jacket. It's a Marmot rain jacket. I would throw all these things on to keep really warm, but to move in tonight, I would take all these things off except for my layer, my pants, my fleece pants, and hop into my sleeping bag. I used a 0-degree bag this trip. It was a little warm, but it definitely kept me toasty. And I was sleeping on Thermarest Neo Airlight, or X-Lite, sorry. I actually did have a little encounter with this. The one small problem is it is air-filled, so it can pop, as you can see with this little black patch right here. But it wasn't too much. It was really easy to patch up. But yeah, this is what I slept on the whole trip. So we also use these orange rags to be really aware of hunters around us. It was rifle season and elk season up in the Collegiate Peaks area where we were hiking. So having these on the back outer part of our packs, either tied around a little dangly or on the side somewhere, just allowed the hunters to see us maybe a little bit more clear if they were looking through binoculars or maybe trying to scout something out.